in low. So yeah, so girl, I wanna break your body, go. La 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 la. Listen to your body when it's on and on. Ain't no telling if we get another chance. It's time to fix up your storm. You can never get this from another man. I know you had a hot day. Good afternoon, good people. Why my phone trying to ring right now? Hold on. All phone calls can wait right now. Good afternoon and happy Saturday, everyone. You see the title. It's your girl, Raining Woman, and I'm here to talk about what? I'm here to talk about making love. Conversations to keep us dripping and oozing, but healthy, mature conversation that makes us feel better and be better no matter what we're talking about and no matter what we're doing. My objective is to let us all walk away feeling good, feeling loved, and being loved. And that to me means us being intimate with each other through conversation. So just wanted to throw that out there. And because you're going to be hearing and feeling and experiencing a lot of that, on my channel. The conversations going in that direction. And so, yeah, that's it. I want to bring someone on the panel if you want to come up and talk a little bit about this with me and let me love on you on the panel. I would be more than glad to do so. And this is only an intro to these conversations and things like that. But yeah, so yeah, let me close the doors to my office. So, yes, Miss Gigi, I would love to have you to come on. I will drop the link. I'm going to drop the link into the chat room. Let's do that. Okay, I am dropping the link. There's the link. And while I let the link catch on, I'm going to go through the chat room really quickly. Malik, I want to thank you for stopping by, bro, and I want to wish you a very blessed and wonderful day. I don't know if you're working or whatnot, but whatever you're doing today, I want to wish you blessings and peace and love and lots of energy. Thailand TV. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I want to make love even to you. Yes, to you, Thailand. You get a love. You get a love. You get a love. Welcome, Jim. Happy Saturday to you too. Thank you for joining me. And of course, good to see you, Miss Gigi.
Hi, Miss.
Kendra, hey. Is that you, Gigi? Are you here with me, sis?
I am. I am.
Awesome. Do me a favor. Hang out for a second and let me go through the chat really quickly and I'm gonna come back and love on you, okay?
Sure.
Okay. So Q4, I am doing wonderful Q497. Thank you. Let's see, Miss Gigi. Yes, I'm gonna love on you, sis. I don't know how to say this. I'm gonna give it a try though. Iyawo sa. Good afternoon, Iyawo sa. and play another love song when you go to your next break. I will. You know what? I sure will. I don't want to play it too loud and too much because I don't want YouTube to give me one of those strikes and make the video go private. But I do occasionally I do host the what I call the lounge. And during the lounge, I will literally like play music and DJ and host for like a minimum of 4 hours at a time. I've done them where they would be like all day and everything. So I'm looking forward to having you in the lounge one day, Jim. So welcome. Do me a favor, guys. Please hit that like button over there. You know, that's the button that has the thumb going up. If you could do me a favor and hit that button, that would be awesome. And if you're a hater, hit that down. You know, you can hit the one going down. We still thank you for coming back anyway. So it is what it is. Um, sis, Miss Gigi.
Yes.
First of all, let me tell you that I am so glad to have you here with me right now.
Thank you
And
so
yes, because I know that you have been taking like a little hiatus and, you know, changed some things up and whatnot. But you and I have always vibed. We've
Yes.
always had good energy and everything. And we laugh and we talk about, you know, we've shared some girlfriend conversation,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Offline even.
Yes. Yes. And you've been there for me, and I'm there for you. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's a give. It's a give and take relationship. It's good.
Yes, it is a give and take relationship. So, you know, sis, with me loving on you right now, I want to tell you that I think that you, first of all, that you are so beautiful.
Thank
Like
you.
on the outside, like your skin, your hair, you can tell that you take care of yourself,
Thank.
right? And
Thank
so
you.
I just want to acknowledge your natural outer beauty,
Thank
first
you
of
so
all.
much. I appreciate that, and I think the same of you. I can tell, and you know what it is. It's not necessarily outer beauty. You know what it is? It's actually feeling the love. Like that's how that's how you go about your day. Like I don't. Sometimes I can just wake up and put on some sweats and just go outside and feel good.
Mm-hmm. Right?
But some people who don't feel good do the opposite. They do way too much. I'm like, you're doing way too much not for people not to like you. Why are you doing that?
Right.
So I know, right? I mean, because it's like I guess when we speak, it's kind of like it's weird because to other people we may seem strange or different because they don't understand it yet.
Right.
Yeah, and it's sad to see. It's sad to see it.
That's true. It is sad to see it. The most benevolent king, Little Rock, is here.
Yeah.
Saranitu, Water Sniper is here. Let's see. Hold on. I meant to do something for. I need you guys to be. I'm gonna make. Where are you? I tried to do this before with the most benevolent king. Hold on a second, please. Where are you? Where are you? Right here. Okay, you've got it already. You got it. Do you see that, most benevolent king? Um, Another thing I want to say to you, sis, in loving on you is I want to acknowledge your support. Like you have gone around and you have supported so many people's platforms, and you've even taken the time to go out and connect and support our good brother AM1. And that
Yeah.
says a lot about you because you did it, you know, not wanting anything in return, not trying to shine or anything like that, but just being love and just showing that what we do here on social media can go abroad. It doesn't have to stay right there, you
I'm
know. So
I'm
thank
not
you.
I'm not in need. That's the thing, and I'm trying to explain to people is not everybody is out there who is in need. Some people want to give, actually. Some people want to support. Some people actually want to are actually making something of themselves. So if I recognize that, that's what I'm gonna come back and be your backbone. I'm like, hey, you know what? When he spoke, when me and AM1 hang out, he spoke to me and he says, you know what? And he introduced me to a whole bunch of people, and I've met a lot of people that I can go around and help. So it's kind of like one of those things, like, if you're able to, why not? Why not give your time? Why
Right.
not give a peace of mind? Or why not be there and see what somebody is doing? And they're doing big things. And I want to be part of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you don't have to write me no check. The check's gonna come. People don't know this. You don't have to ask. It's gonna be given.
Exactly, exactly. And something else I want to acknowledge with and love on you about is when you were going out to meet with AM1 and support him, if you don't mind me sharing, you actually went through a tragic incident.
Yeah, the first time.
And you were attacked, right? And you didn't let that attack hinder you from still going out to support. You could have been like, no, you know what? I'm hurt. I'm sore. My emotions are hurt. My feelings are hurt, and everything. I'm distraught. And you could have just gone back home, and no one would have blamed you. No one could have blamed you. It
I
could
know,
not have been held against you.
and I know this, but I made a promise to somebody, and I keep my word. And I said I'm gonna be there, and I was there. And you know what? I didn't let that bother me. And when they asked, and he asked me, he said, and he was a very great gentleman about it, because he said, "What happened to you?" And because my stockings were ripped and everything, right? And I said, "No, I just felt, I made up a white lie, because I didn't
Hmm.
want to bother his night. That was his event. I
Right,
was invited to, so I didn't want it to be about me. So I was all like, no, I just felt whatever. And then it's like later on, I was like, well, really, truthfully, this is what happened. And then he was like, oh shit, if I had known. And I'm like, no, it's cool, because you would have been worried about that shit all night.
right.
Then we both wouldn't have had fun.
Exactly.
And I showed up again the next time. The next time I was more ready. I was more prepared. I was all like, I'm ready for a fight.
Right. And you were still, so you maintained a great spirit no matter what. And also, if I'm not mistaken, he has this thing with hair. So you even allowed him to put his fingers in your hair, even
Oh
after
God.
all of that, right?
Oh my gosh. The dude is, I don't know what his thing is about hair. He really still wants to like put water in my hair to see if it's gonna coil up. I'm like, don't do it. He jokes about it all the time. He's all like, and he had his friends like really like searching my looking at my scalp. I was all like, stop it. They're like, yeah, her hair, it's real. And I could hear them. They're going like, it's real. I'm like, stop, y'all weird as hell. But yeah,
But that says a lot, again, that says a lot about your spirit and a lot about your attitude and your energy, Gigi. That
thank
even
you.
after all of that, you were still a good sport in the playing and being silly and just being free, just such a free spirit. And so I love you for that. Like, I love your energy for that. I
And
love you shining through and persevering. I love that. And I love you, sis.
this is why, and I love you too. And this is why good people can recognize good people. That's why I leave all the other, whenever it starts fogging up my mind, it's
Mhm.
not meant for me. But anytime my mind starts to click open and I'm like, I want to know more, that's when I know it's good. Or my heart starts to skip a beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That
thank you.
yeah.
Thank you because you also embrace me like I embrace you. And so I appreciate that genuine, authentic connection. And I know that if we ever get an opportunity to be around each other, we're just going to have like an amazing time. We're going to be like, I just know like the atmosphere around us would just be so heightened and it'll just be so light and so positive. Like it's just going to just vibrate and ooze that positive, feminine, loving energy that's
It's
going
gonna,
to have a ripple effect on everyone else around us. So I anticipate that as well.
oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's we're gonna have fun. We're not gonna let nothing bring us down. I won't allow it. Now let's talk about sex. No, I'm just
Right. Okay, let me go back through the chat room again. I see V the Boogie, the archivist came through. What up? Of course, Paul, Brother Paul Graves, thank you. What a privilege to spend my afternoon with such educated and beautiful women. Oh, thank you, Paul. And right back at you, hon, but not women. I'm going to say men, of course. And good afternoon, Judge Dre. And good afternoon, Fly C. And good afternoon, Water Sniper. I know I spoke to, see, Little Rock Joe W. Welcome. Monique, welcome. And of course, Sarah Nisu, welcome. Welcome. Thank you all for swinging through and getting some of this love. So, another thing is, even I was thinking about this, is how this morning I was getting ready to go on live and just talk about a few things. And there were so many other people doing a live this morning. And on some of the lives, rightfully so, people were talking about some of the things that happened over the course of the week on YouTube, Black YouTube, and and out there, and had some, I would say, some righteous grievances. But I just wanted to add something else. I just wanted to add a layer of love in the conversations of everything that's going on.
yes, because we need that balance.
We need that balance. Exactly. We need that balance. And I want to I want to address a lot of things that go on, but I really want to address everything with that layer of love on top and a layer of love on the bottom, so that no matter what we are talking about, when the conversation is over, or a venting session or whatever, when it's over, we have more to take away from the conversation and from whatever issues that we're addressing, that we're not left feeling heavy or anxious or irritated,
Mm,
and it begins to affect the atmosphere around us even after we are no longer on that stream or on YouTube.
you're right.
And
Yeah.
and also I thought about the energy, that the ripple effect of the energy. Good afternoon, Rice, in our homes. Because just like when you work a job and you're intermingling with different people, and the boss get on your nerve, your manager, your coworkers, and all that or whatever, and whatever you experience in traffic, when you go to the store, like anything outside the home, um, when you deal with that and then you don't have any downtime once you get inside your house, that energy continues to permeate through the house. And
Hmm.
it flows over into your conversations on the phone. It permeates into your conversations with each other, like inside your house, like all of your interactions are affected, right?
Yeah.
So I want people to come to my channel, and when we have a discussion or whatever, I want people to be present to the energy and leave with that layer of positivity, something that they can take back with them and not feel so bombarded or so convoluted with all of the junk.
Right. And you are doing the right thing because starting YouTube is not easy. And everybody's like, "Well, just start a channel." No, it's not that easy. And then on top of that, it's like nobody gives you information. You know, they don't give you a list of things you can and cannot do. You got to learn, or you have to kind of figure it out yourself. And it's hard to tell what somebody's going through because you're not speaking to them face to face. You don't see their actions, their emotions, or you don't hear their tone. So at the end of the day, you're kind of like lost, kind of like, what did I say to trigger?
Right,
Yeah. And it's not that you did anything wrong. It's more like somebody got triggered by something from their past. They're hurt.
right.
And you're not hurting like that, or you don't know about it, or you have no idea. You have no clue. So like when I said I was bringing love, they're like, she don't know nothing. She's dumb. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, so you love hate? You love to hate. Means
Right.
that's still a love action. I don't know because even haters love to hate. Why are you so infatuated with me? Because you love me. Underneath it all, you love me
Exactly. Exactly.
because I didn't do anything to hurt you. But I don't know. Maybe I remind you of something.
Hold on, let me address Char, really? Yes, Char. Yes, sis. I'm awake now.
Where's she at?
I
Oh,
apologize. I got on the stream
oh,
last night with Char Willie and BGS, if more in the women. And I had something I was going to share, but while I was waiting to speak, I fell asleep.
oh no.
I felt all bad. I woke up and they were still going, and I was like, I'm just gonna go now. That's it.
That's me too. I was like, I've got to go to sleep.
Right.
They're like, you need your beauty rest. I'm like, for real, for real.
Right, exactly. And I'm just glad that I don't snore because my mic was on too. I wasn't muted. And so I'm glad that if they only knew I was sleeping, if they called my name and I didn't answer.
Uh, oh, uh.
but but
Y'all putting your business out there. She was sleeping.
it's a new someone fell asleep on my stream the other night. He came back and apologized. I was like, no worries. It's all good.
Don't,
He was like, but I snored. I'm like, it's okay. You're a man. We'll allow it. I mean, you're a man. I
don't,
don't think women ought to be online snoring, but it's
I'm a snorer.
just try not to do it online. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold it against you. I hold it against me. I won't hold it against anyone else. I hold it against me.
Right.
I'd be like, what? What did I sound like? Was I a truck last night? Not the sound I was going for.
All right. I've heard people sleeping online too, and I'm like, did they go to sleep on me? And then, but no, people have slept on me before, where I've spoken to them and they go to sleep, right? And they're like, you're so soothing. I feel so.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
like, shut up. I'm like, shut up. No. I'm
Yeah, I
so-
get that too. I've actually had people used to call me to go to sleep, like talk to me. Just say anything. I'm like,
I,
okay.
I could fall asleep in your arms. I'll be like, mm-hmm. Just like your big old cat.
Right.
Where's
Let me
that
see.
letter at?
Miss Chantel said, I've learned to be on cue of other women, seeing my realness as aggressiveness, which I don't think I am, and sometimes even don't like you. Strong sense of personality. Well,
Oh
the
no,
thing,
right?
Miss Chantel, is that everyone has, thank you, Brother Rob. Everyone has different personalities, of course, and different ways they come across. And until we get to know each other,
Mm-hmm.
it's easy to misconstrue something said in a chat box or something said on a stream. when you don't understand person personality, or you don't understand their energy, or you don't understand them, you don't understand their tones and things like that.
Yeah,
It
Miss.
is how we grew up. Some of it is how we develop. Like it's so many. There are different factors in that, and
And
that's why on my channel, excuse me, sis, on my channel, like I want us to be able to have healthy dialogue, even if you disagree with someone or you have a misunderstanding, and you want to work it out, that we can work it out in a respectful way, you know, and no, not getting into name calling or attacking people for how they look or how they dress or anything like that, because that to me is counterproductive, and that's not love. And that doesn't really make you better. People produce more and are more effective on their jobs, in their lives, in their homes, in their relationships, in their families. Like they just thrive overall when they have layers of love. So I want to help clear out the junk and help detox, and so that we can come over here and when we talk, we're just oozing, oozing over each other, and also, these kind of conversations, they help simmer you up, and they help prepare and set the atmosphere for you if you're in love or desire love, relationships, bonding. They help set the atmosphere for that as
and
well. And
respect.
that is what I want for you.
And respect. If you want to
Exactly.
respect it, yeah. Because you know what, you're right. I can come off very mm, sometimes I can come off very childish. I can come off very naive, or I can come off very too smart for my own good. I can come off all kind of ways to different people. Am I gonna change up? Not really.
Right.
I might change up for that particular person if I care enough to try and go above and beyond to impress them. But then at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm just gonna do me. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, if you flow with it, you flow with it, and if you don't, unless it's like, really offensive to someone, or like you really offended someone, then I'm sure that you would, if that's not your intention, that you would want to like make that better, but not having to change yourself. Just kind of sometimes we have to adjust. Now, speak for me. Sometimes we have to adjust to other people and for other people,
Right.
and that's not changing, that's respect,
It
right?
is respect. Yes. Hmm.
So, and I think sometimes that's part of the things that we're missing is, I think sometimes we feel like because we're online that we don't have responsibility of adjusting, we don't have responsibility of caring or being respectful to someone else because they're online, they're behind the keyboard, right?
Hmm.
But I contend that that is false, because you're still dealing with people,
Yeah.
and you don't know what that person can deal with off of the keyboard, right?
Right.
So that's what I contend. I think that you do have a responsibility, and some people intend to be disrespectful. They intend to assault, and then they intend to bully, and they get off on that.
They,
And I choose, I choose not to be a part of those kind of things.
yeah.
I don't like, because I'm protective. I'm protective of my time, and I'm protective of my energy and my spirit. They help me. Purifying myself and my energy helps me to purify the atmosphere around me and create the kind of atmosphere that I desire and I want.
Yeah.
So, and I like that permeation.
Yeah.
So that's what I choose.
Exactly. I feel the same because I'm very, very protective. And so when I speak on behalf of others and then I get attacked because I spoke for somebody, I mean, yeah, that's somebody was very appreciated by it, but sometimes they're not they don't appreciate it, right? And
Exactly.
they still go back to the abuse, and I'm going like, what the heck? Now I'm like getting backstabbed.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm like, come join me. Don't do that. Don't do that, right? You trying to like feed the that sickly puppy you're looking at, and they're looking at you funny because they're so used to getting whipped. And then you're like, what the heck? You know? I don't know how to say it, but it is very psychological when you're dealing with people and you're not dealing with them level to level. Like, if they're not on your same level, they're not even in your space, really.
Right.
They're in your mental space.
Exactly. Exactly.
And
Um,
our heart do beat for those people that we actually don't ever meet.
right.
It beats strong. I be like, sometimes I have feelings for people. I'll be like, oh my gosh, if I could just be there for them.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm going to be on a few minutes longer, and then
Oh,
I have to run out and meet someone and go take care of some business, prepare for next week.
okay.
But I want to take the opportunity to acknowledge more, and you're welcome to stay on the panel, please, sis.
Mhm.
Sit beside me and share that feminine energy. I want to go back to the chat room really quickly. We have birdplanet.com. Thank you for coming through. The Underrated Darkness, JT.
Yes.
Beacons of Defense. Thank you. Anything I need to? Digital Pit Boss Effect. Thank you for being able to catch my live. I appreciate that. The good brother Rob, the educator. Yes, indeed. And Jim Faison said detox is necessary, and we
The
detox
Grinch is in the house.
exactly. And my girl, Health Weight and Real Talk. I want to thank you also for stopping through. Health Weight and Real Talk. And oh, how can I say this? The Grinch God.
I
Oh,
know. I do.
yay! Thank you for coming through the show. Love the Grinch God. And also,
Blurred Planet.
let's see, Drug Pod Conley. Love you. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. I hope I didn't break your name, but if you want to put in the correct way to pronounce it in the chat, that would be awesome. Otherwise, I'm gonna do my best, or I might just say DK because I don't want to just totally butcher that. But I'm gonna also go through and love on a couple of people from the chat room also before I get out of here. All right. So let's see where we gonna go. Where we gonna go? Where we gonna go? Let me start from the top. Malik, I love from him already, but I'll do it again. Love you. Tadan. TV. This is me loving on you right now. If you're still here, I just want to say to you that you seem to flow around, and I don't know if you're following me or if I'm following you, but I enjoy seeing you in the chat rooms with me and everything. And I love your personality in the chat room as well. So thank you for being a supporter, being one of my honey bunnies, and showing your personality and your support. Thank you. Jim, Faison, you, bro, I want to tell you that I appreciate you being here and coming over from Kevin's channel. It is where I think we initially started communicating. So I want to thank you for coming over, being supportive, asking questions, and I'm looking forward to watching and seeing you experience one of the things that you're looking for, um, and answering and having healthy conversations about romance and dating and things like that as well. So thank you for being here. Love your personality and I love your vibe as well. Thank you. Kendra D, my sis. I love you, girl, because you my twin.
Did you
You are my twin, like in so many ways, for real, for real.
Did you see what Miss Chantel said? She says, "I thought we were talking about making love." I said,
Sis Kendra D, I just love you for all of who you are and what you represent, and for being a strat slayer, and I love you Kendra D. I love you, sis, for how you so transparent and for sharing your experience with your husband and healing and your faith, how you also are consistent with your support of men and our black men and your strength, and how you're so fluid between being very laid back and being very classy and respectful. Like you're just fluid with it. And I love you for that, sis, for being all who you are. And even your ice chronicles. Your ice break. So Q497 on to you. A nice supporter, like your energy. I thank you also for coming through in your vibes as well in the chats. And just looking forward to you also being one of my honey bunnies and doing what you do. Ayala, you're new to me. Welcome to my honey bunny crew. And I'm just looking forward to what you have, to gain from here and vice versa. Let's go on to, let's see, Sarah Nisu. Um, I love you for your respect and for all of the vibrations that you put out there for us. You're such a huge, strong, solid support of the conscious black community of our people, and you're consistent with that. So I want to thank you also for being helpful to me when I was struggling with setting up my Google Hangouts. And I mean, and the struggle was so real. But I just thank you for your just being consistent in your support as well. Water Sniper. Oh, you love the earrings. Thank you. And my face, thank you. Water Sniper also for being a supporter and for being a lover of Black love and of sisters, promoting sisters to be their natural selves. So, love you. And Monique, sister, also for your strong consistency as well. Everywhere that I see you, you're very positive. You're very supportive. You're not trying to drag anyone down. So thank you. And you're able to go in different circles. I see, Monique. Little Rock, thank you for always peeking through. And of course, your energy as well and your support. Thank you for being here. And I love you for all of those things as well. And the most benevolent king, I love you for your support as well. And still getting to know you over here, but you're making your presence known, and I appreciate that. Joe Whitfield, Joe W. I love you for trying so hard to maintain and find balance in all of these different areas. And yet, even in my separation, you've been consistent with showing support to me. So I thank you and I love you for that. And let's just all continue to find our way. Let's see, Fly C, Ados. Da, 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 da. I see you around in different circles. I just love you right now just for being here. Just for being here and checking me out and being supportive of the community. Even when I don't believe in it. So I thank you. Judge Dre, just for being here, bro, and for sharing and for support and your appreciation of my femininity. Thank you. And Paul Graves, I thank you also, and I love you for your support, for your faith, for your consistency, and for your willingness to separate yourself from things that's not constructive. So you're still finding your way. We're all finding our way, but I recognize that and I love you for staying consistent with me as well. The Boogie, the archivist. I'm new to you being here, so welcome to my honey bunny. And I'm just gonna love on you for being a honey bunny. Okay. Let's see. Rice, aka I love you for all of your talent and your authenticity and your rawness, girl. You are like So talented, and you are raw, but you are so real. And I love all of that about you. And I'm looking forward to so much that you have to share. I'm looking forward to seeing the many faces of the AKA Rice. Zero Kelvin. I love you just for being you. You're, oh my gosh, I love you for playing games with me, allowing me to talk trash in your chat when you're playing games. Allow me allow me to have my, what do you call, like the gangster alter ego when you playing those games. So thank you, and just for being you and supportive and staying clean. You like, you keep yourself good away from drama. So I love you for that, and I appreciate all of that. Brother Rob, your brain, your passion for the community, and your passion for working with the youth, and your passion for sharing about relationships, and just being real. I love you, Brother Rob, for all of that and your support. Char, I love you, sis, for being supportive, for being strong, for being smart. And I love you for how you are so helpful to everyone in the community that you can help with their media and getting things started and things like that. So I see that you're like a go to girl when it comes to some of these things. So I love you just for showing up and showing up great the way that you do. Miss Chantel, I love you for being here. I love you for being transparent. I love you for your strength. And I love you for moving around. I love, girl, that you seem to be able to handle being attacked and when you're misunderstood a lot, but you persevere no matter what. So the true you, it'll all shine through, and who vibes, vibes, and who doesn't, doesn't. But you remain true to yourself. Anyone else? Deacons of defense. Strong attitude, strong personality, but very much compassionate, especially when it comes to our people, and centered. You have your blacks only stand. Um, Even though I don't fully co-sign it, I respect it. But I respect that you stand by it, and I love you for being a strong supporter as well. Albert, you came through, and I don't know, you just showed up one day very strong, and you showed up strong, and you showed up with strong support and love everywhere I see you, everywhere you go. Thank you for your consistency and your strong support of love. Drupka, okay, DK. You're new to me in the Honey Bunnies, but I welcome you, and I look forward to seeing more and hearing, just how this goes. But I welcome and I love you, your presence, and hallelujah, I am that I am. You good already with that. JT, you already know, for being a real one, for being a real fam, like a real brother and everything. I can't say enough actually about you, JT, because you're courageous and you're humbled and you're funny, and you're for our people, and you love the sisters, man. You love us, and I can't say enough about how you show your love and your respect for us, just like this one. Thank you. Health rating, real talk, girl. You are true to what you say. You're true to your channel, and I just love you for your support. And I just love you for being you. And I'm so glad that we connected. I'm so glad that, yeah, I'm so glad that it's like the universe chose us to mingle and to connect with each other um, from Glendon's channel, and I'm so glad that we did. So I'm looking forward to your growth and everything as well. Y'all check out my girl Health Weight and Real Talk. And Digital Pig Boss. He is that. He is a boss in these YouTube streets, but he's doing big boss things offline. You get to hear more about him though on my channel soon. We're gonna get together and put something together for this channel. Black Planet, welcome. I love you for the brain. Black Nerds, thank you, Darren. And the Grinch God, man, I can't say enough about you either, the Grinch God. I'm so glad that you came through with support. I'm like humbled and honored. Thank you. I just love you, man, just for being you all the way, like really real. And been a stress layer. And for being brilliant. You have a brilliant brain, the Grinch God. Really, I don't think, I think we're just really beginning to see behind the layers of you, many layers to your onion. But I love you, the Grinch God P, for just being who you are, for being solid, for being humorous, but being real. I mean, like real in addressing issues, and wanting to counterattack them, but at the same time having balance in it all, being smart, being humble, and being transparent as well. You're sharing a lot about yourself and your experience in your short amount of time, and it's all good. So thank you. And Mika B. No, wait, let's see who. Oh, I missed somebody. The truth as I know it, bro. The truth as I know it. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I don't. The truth as I know it. I love you for being real. I love you for stopping by and being supportive. I love you for giving me some of your time and vice versa. But I also love your vibes and your balance and your delivery. And I love the conversations, man. I'm looking forward to some of the things that we have talked about here recently on my channel, how these things manifest and everything. But thank you for coming through, and I love you for what you're doing with the brothers as well. The layers that you're adding. Mika B, girl, I love your energy. I love your spirit, and I love how you balanced yourself and adjusted, and your support as well, how you support other channels, other people, and you're able to mix them. You're able to mix. You're a pretty good mix, around on YouTube. So I love the energy that you bring. I love the spirit that you bring and the realness and the laughter as well. Let's see here. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, sis. Health Weight and Real Talk said your channel is so important, filled with important topics that need to be discussed. I appreciate that, sis, so much. Fame, bro, I love you, man, for being a good brother. You ever since from day one when you come through, you've been real, you've been peaceful, you've been supportive, you've been strong, and I can't say enough. You support Black love, and you just, the rawness and the authenticity of who I am. You've been one of the ones to catch me doing a stream in my pajamas and and with my hair uncombed, like, y'all, this is who I am today. It's wild, but I had to do this stream. I had to come through and been the same through it all. So much respect and much love. And my fam, this is my last one right here, my fam. D Red, the blue collar scholar. Bro, man, you represent the H with the realness. And even though we haven't met face to face yet, I haven't had a chance to meet your family and whatnot, bro, I appreciate everything that you're doing in the community and how you represent H Town, how you represent the hood, and how you represent the positive and everything. Like, you bring it all together and you keep it 100. Every chat that I've seen you in, every stream, your comments, they be like, and even on a panel, you keep it, you're quick, but you're like, you make sure that whatever you have to say, like, you're not just speaking like just randomly. You speak with purpose. You speak with intention. And I love that about you, and I recognize that. So when I do see you face to face, when we do meet, I'm gonna give you a big hug and hug your family and give you a pound. But bro, I respect you and I support you, and I thank you so much for how you rep our city. So with that being said, everybody, that is a wrap for our first conversations of I Want to Make Love. I've loved on you, and the energy that you gave back to me was you loving on me. So let's take that out, go vibrate on high energy. You know, you snap next need to be snapped, but your loved ones need to be loved. All right. And with that being said, peace. Gigi, Miss Gigi, Gigi. Okay, she may have dropped down already. Let's see. Yep, she did. Okay, awesome. So, everyone, that is a wrap for now. Go out and have a wonderful day. Much love, peace, respect. Thank you, and God bless. Mwah.